Hi, I'm Michelle, the health coach, and I'm here to share some helpful health tips with you to help you live your best, healthiest life. Today, we're going to be talking about collagen. Oh, my word, it's been all over everywhere. Internet advertisements. Is it really all that they say it is, or is it just another fad product? We'll talk about it. Let's get into it. Collagen is indeed all that they say it is. It is extraordinarily important, even to heart health, although it's mainly talked about as a beauty aid to help minimize wrinkles and sagging skin. That's not all to collagen. Collagen is major in your body. It is the greatest source of protein in your body. So while everybody's wondering how to get more protein, should they eat meat? Should they eat beans? That's a small component of protein in your body, the protein makeup. It's more so determined by the degree, the health of your collagen. That's right, the health of the collagen inside of your body. You see, collagen's inside of everyone. It's a critical part of our body. Heart function, joints, fluidity, muscles, and of course, skin. Collagen is everywhere. More importantly, there's not just one type of collagen in your body. Over 20 forms of collagen have been identified in your body. So, why is it you need to take collagen if collagen is already in your body? Good question. That's because your body stops producing collagen in your 20s. So, you need to continue to feed your body or provide a source for collagen because it's very important to your metabolic health. Now, that's another term that you may have heard talked about a lot, metabolic health. It's usually, however, associated with weight loss, but that's not all there is to it. See, your metabolic health determines your internal age. Your external age is determined by your birth date. So you could be 34 according to your driver's license, but your metabolic age speaks to how old you are internally. If you're 34 outside, you want to make sure you're at least 34 inside. But it is very possible and not uncommon for someone to be in their 30s according to their birth date, however, have the metabolic health of a 50-year-old. Very, very common. There are major factors that determine how you are aging internally. And that's basically what your metabolic health is. It's not just about weight loss. In fact, that's a small part of it. If you are having problems losing weight or you're having problems with metabolism, think energy level, it speaks to how you're aging internally. And that becomes very, very important. But great news, taking a great metabolic supplement in the form of collagen can really, really help you up your game and make sure that your license age, the age on your driver's license, your birth date, matches the age you feel inside. And even better, it can actually reverse that. So you see all the time that older people in their 70s and 80s running marathons. That's because they've aged internally slower than they have according to their birth date. So you see, it's so much more to collagen than just not having wrinkles and sagging skin. It is very vital to how you will age. And that's so very important. You don't want to just get to 100. You want to make sure that if that's your goal to get to 100, that you are functioning. You're not just aging, that you can take care of yourself, that you are mobile, that you have movement in your joints, that your muscles can function and move and carry and support your body. All of those things, in addition to fine lines and wrinkles being minimized and sagging skin being minimized, that's a bonus. But you want to make sure that you are aging in a way that you can support yourself and live a happy existence even in your 80s, 90s, and 100s. And collagen can help you do that. Now, like I said, collagen runs throughout your body, and there are over 20 different types of collagen have been identified. Why is that important? That is super important when you're selecting a collagen supplement. You see, collagen is fickle and it's not easily bioavailable to your body. That means just because you're taking a supplement that says it's collagen does not mean that your body is recognizing it as collagen. That becomes very important. So let's talk about that. First off, I want to answer a question that I get a lot. If I'm taking collagen, is that the same as vitamins? No, not at all. It is a horse of a different color, like my father used to always say. Vitamins, which you have in your VMG here, vitamins, minerals, and greens, that's the fuel that you put into your body, in addition to your lifestyle, the foods you eat, your habits, sleep habits. If you're not sleeping, that's part of your micronutrients. Relationships, good relationships, is part of your micronutrients. Stress, your stress level, all of those things are what your body feeds off of. The macronutrients, collagen, is how your body processes all those micronutrients that you take in. So you see, they work well together, vitamins and collagen, but the two cannot be substituted. You cannot take one in lieu of the other. They are very, very important in their own individual ways. Now, with collagen, we talked about metabolic function. That plays a huge part in your energy level. That's what makes collagen one of the main things that you should look for, and what makes it universal for everyone is it affects your energy level. If you can't understand why in your 20s you could run 5 miles and now after work all you want to do is come home and crash on the sofa, it's because your collagen level has probably dropped really, really low. Remember, I said you stop producing it in your 20s. So you want to do something that's going to fuel your body, and a great collagen source is what you need. Now, all collagen is not created the same. You can't source it from just one way and put it in a bottle and call it collagen. That's not how it works. So today we're going to be talking about some of the tremendous features of this MetaPower Advantage collagen. I have so many of them, I have to look down. One, it is suspended, liposomal. That's something that you want, liposomal. That's something that you want to look for pretty much in every supplement that you're taking. What that means is that you're not going to have expensive urine. It is going to linger and hang around in your body for up to 8 hours. It's been tested up to 8 hours, up to. So it could be for some people longer, that it will hang around in your body to allow your body to absorb it as is needed. That is huge. That's why a lot of medical professionals will tell you, you don't need vitamins, you don't need supplements. In that regard, they are right in the fact that a lot of the things that you take, one, the pills are so big that you can't, by the time you drink enough water to break them down, you can't even eat food. And the other thing is, a lot of times they just, if they're not liposomal, they'll just come right out. So you're paying for expensive urine. Not the case with this MetaPower Advantage. So this is going to hang around and give your body a chance to access it. Imagine if you went in your refrigerator in the morning and you had to get out everything that you were going to eat the entire day. So everything, let's say you decided, you took about everything you thought you would need out, and then you decided, oh my gosh, I wanted to have pickles on my sandwich, but the pickles were in the refrigerator. Now there's a lock on the refrigerator, or you forgot the meat for the sandwich. Well, now you have to wait until tomorrow. That's what it's like when your supplement is not liposomal. Liposomal is just like your refrigerator. Every time you want to go in and get what you need, that's how this responds to your body, right? For at least 8 hours. Something else that's very important that you might not know about collagen, it's fickle. It has to have certain components with it. Vitamin C, for instance. Collagen needs to have vitamin C present to be effective, right? Be very careful with what you're taking. Don't just buy it because it says it's collagen. Something else that's very important, and you will only find in this MetaPower Advantage product, is the presence of NAM and NAD. These two components are considered the molecules of life. That's how they're termed. They're, scientific terms. You can look them up, NAD and NAM. The molecules of life, they drive your metabolism. And remember, metabolism doesn't just speak to how you lose weight. It speaks to the energy level, the health of your APT cells. I might be ATP, yeah. In your mitochondria, it speaks to how healthy your mitochondria is. If you are lacking energy, you definitely need a dose of NAM and NAD. You can find that in MetaPower Advantage. So, as you can see, there is no reason why anyone over the age of 30 should not be taking a collagen supplement, but not just any collagen supplement. You want one that's clean, okay? Very important. It's got to be clean. You want to look for the gluten-free. You want to look for the not marine based. This is a marine based collagen, by the way. Usually the other collagens are bovine, but this is a marine based collagen. You want to look for collagen that is based off of plants. You want to look for supplements that are based off of plants, not that are just chemically comprised. You can put a lot of things in a bottle and call it something, but you want to use products that your body will recognize. And here's the cool thing about this collagen. When you look on the side of it, you'll see that it only shows 3 grams of collagen. Now, you'll get another collagen off the shelf from somewhere else, and it might say it has 100 grams. Just because it has 100 grams, it doesn't even mean that your body would be able to absorb the 3 grams that you get here. You get everything. When you put the packet to the water and you shake it and you drink it, you get everything. A lot of products have high values of what they are supposed to have in their product, but that's because your body's not really going to absorb even what they have. So it's kind of running through expensive urine. One other thing that's vitally important, collagen, as I said, is fickle and has a very short shelf life. Meaning, if you've bought collagen in liquid form, unless you got it the day it was packaged, the potency drops every day. Every day. So you're reading something on a bottle that says it has this many grams in it, but you're not getting that. So it is very important to know what you're buying. And this product is not only clean, but it is super, super packed with everything that your body needs to boost your energy. And that is going to become very, very important as I go on in subsequent videos. We'll start talking about weight loss and how to use this product for that. But for everybody, everyone should be concerned about their metabolic age. It is very important to know that you are aging equally to your birth date. So if you're feeling run down, if you're feeling tired, if you have brain fog, if you just feel like you never have any energy, I invite you to try this ADP. You can get it up front. I invite you to try this collagen, which will help boost your ATP. You can find it up front, only $5 per pack. It's a great taste. It's not going to gag you out. You just add it to about 8 to 12 ounces of water. Shake it up. I don't have any of that right now. Here's the pack right here. And most importantly, it's simple and convenient. That's what I love about this pack. I keep some in my car. I keep some in my purse. I'm never without. I like to do this first thing in the morning. It gives me an immediate boost. For some of you who may be trying to get off caffeine in the morning, this is a great way to do it. Gives you a nice boost, gets you ready to go. Most importantly, you get clarity. Like that brain fog just kind of leaves you and you can think. Why? Because you are fueling your body in a way that's positive, in a way that's healthy, in a way that's plant-based, and in a way that's clean. Try it for yourself. Get it up front, $5 a pack. You will be amazed at the changes you start to see in just a short time. Stay tuned for the next video where I will be sharing more health tips to help you live your best, healthiest life. This has been Michelle Dominique.